What's going on, guys, and welcome back to our All the Mods 9 series. And last episode we were working on, I do believe it was the extreme reactors over in our quarry area. Oh, that is super loud. Let's see if we can't turn it down a bit. I don't know if it's too loud for you or not, but yeah, that was super loud for me. This thing isn't processing the rosinite and look like quick enough, so it's sort of backlogging, but we don't really need this for anything else, and we are actually getting like more than enough of the nanite that I don't think it's actually used for anything else other than advancing for bigger reactor stuff regarding the extreme reactors. So we're not going to be overly worried about this today. What we are going to be working on is, one, I want to set up this super critical phase shifter from Mechanism, because I don't know how long it takes in order to process the antimatter in order to get the antimatter pellets. I don't know how quick it transforms the, is it polonium gas? Let's head on back to our ship. So the gas that we've got stored back over here, I've got it now moving into the quantum entangloper, which is sort of like a wireless transport method within Mechanism, and we've got 427 buckets of polonium worth of the gas, and it's just going through here. The ultimate pressurized pipes can actually hold quite a lot, so. And then this is full with the polonium pellets, and this one's full with the plutonium pellets, and we need some of that to make some of the stuff that we're actually after today. So I want to build that first of all, and I need 96 of the SPS casings. So let's see if we can actually make 96 of these. What are we missing? 242, 31. Ooh. So we need a lot more polonium pellets, which we are actually going to have to take them both out in order to start processing, which means we probably won't be able to build it straight away. Right, awesome. I should have checked this beforehand. Take you. Have them both processing. How many short did it say? So I definitely need, I think it's, how many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's definitely 4 of the ports. So let's make these first of all, which is fine. And then I need to work out exactly how many it is for the casing. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, but then they're sharing 6. Okay, so if we just count all the ones on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 times 6, is that right? So 13 times 6 is 78. So we need 78. Let's see if we can do 78. We're still missing 170 of the polonium pellets. We've got enough plutonium. So, polonium pellets. Are you processing? Your plutonium. We are mainly gearing towards this one. Okay, so I'm going to have to let that sort of build up while we do other bits and pieces. Fantastic. Let's put these things just over there for the time being. We're on 55% for our cyanide B that we no longer really need anymore. So I'm just going to leave that in there for a second. And then we're going to start working on the, we need to get the advanced electronic components, which means we need Duraplast sheets, which means we need to set up the bottling machine. And in order to get the phenolic resin, we need a refinery, which has creosote oil and the acetaldehyde, which is refinery with ethanol and silver plates. Okay, and how do we get ethanol? Not that way. Okay. Well, let's figure this one out. At Immersive. The Immersive Engineering. Ethanol is from the Industrial Fermenter. Okie doke, so ethanol goes into the refinery. So we need the squeezer, no, fermenter, and then the refinery, and then another refinery. Okay, so 2 refineries, fermenter, and is that it? And the bottling machine. Okie dokes, I think we can do this stuff. At Immersive. Let's grab one of these books, grab a hammer, and let's go on to the heavy machinery. So, fermenter. Okay, so what it is basically a whole bunch of these machines that you set out using different components, and then you hit with the hammer. So by the looks of it, we're going to need a whole bunch of the scaffolding, fluid pipe, cauldrons, steel scaffolding, iron sheet metal, redstone. So we have a bunch of engineering blocks. What I'm going to do is get all of this crafted. I've got most of it on autocraft anyway. So as you can see, we've got like heavy engineering, scaffolding, iron sheet metal, the light engineering blocks, the redstone. We are going to need, what is it, cauldrons and fluid pipes. Have we got fluid pipes on the go? I don't think we've got fluid pipes. Fluid pipes. Let's make a pattern for, no, didn't open the book. Make a pattern for that. There we go. Let's make like 64 of these guys. And then what I'm going to do is craft up a whole bunch of each of these, because I know that I'm going to need some of them. Also cauldrons. 64 should be more than enough, which is fine. And then once I've got them all laid out and ready to hit them with a hammer, then I'll bring you back. Alright, so I think I've got all of the machines sort of laid out now. And I keep on picking up freaking eggs from this chicken. Oh no. How do I get that out? Okay. These, oh, they're feeding troughs. Oh, my zebra from at the very beginning. Okay, we want our hammer. We want to go boop, fermenter, boop, refinery, boop, refinery, and then boop, bottling machine. Awesome. All of these require power. Have I got the stuff? Flux plug, flux plug. Looking for flux points, aren't I? Let's go flux points. So say make 30. Thank you. So can I power these directly, or do they have to be from that mod? Main power. Oh, we can power them directly. Thank God for that. Trying to figure out where the power is on each of these is, okay, so there's that one, there's this one, and there's this one. Make sure they're all powered up like so. And then the industrial fermenter, I've got a cable already coming up here, but what we do need is an exporter. Have we got any here? Import, ME export. There we go. And then bring you to there. So, where would that go? There? I have no idea. But we will find out. Are you online? Okay, you're online, so we are going to need some sort of seeds. And we've got 12,000 wheat ones. So let's see if that works. Okay, so we're getting seeds. Is that correct for it? Okay, so we're looking for fermenter. Make sure that we are exporting the right thing here. Fermenter. Okay, input. What is it it's meant to be producing? Okay, so if we work our way back from this. Yeah. Oh, ethanol. Okay, so potatoes, cherries, apples. It does not look like normal seeds on this, so potatoes, cherries, apples, sugarcane. Crap. Stop. Okay, so it's not any sort of plant matter. It's specific plant matter. We've got potatoes. We've got 12,000 potatoes. Let's just start exporting that then. There we go. That's better. Kidulks. Let's throw you back into there. And then we kind of need another backpack, to be honest with you. Copper. Can we just like upgrade one of you? Awesome. That works. And we could throw all of this stuff into here. No doubt we're going to need some of it again soon. Okay, so this thing is producing the ethanol. We then want that into the refinery. The ethanol is mixed with what? Ethanol is mixed with silver plate. Okay, so we need to get both a silver plate and, so I'm thinking that's the fluid input. I wonder if we can put stuff in to that side. Like if we it's got like catalyst. Oh, does it not need a lot of the silver plates? Is what I'm wondering. Silver plate, let's just make 64. Mainly because I don't know. Have that, and then we're going to want fluid pipes. I think I've got them on me already. Fluids. Yeah. So if we do this. Okay, so it doesn't actually need to use the silver plate. It just uses it as a catalyst. I don't know if it wears down over time or not. But what we're going to do is just say throw. Oh, we can't even do that. Can we swap them out? Yeah, just in case. Okay, and then this stuff is mixed with what? That goes into this stuff, which is then mixed with creosote oil. Okay, so if we have, where's our blue pipe gone? This suit is so difficult because it's got step up assist. And I don't know if this blue line has many free spots left. Will you get in here, please? Ah, okay. Yeah, we're on 32, so we're maxed out if we try to use another one of them. Like, I don't need all of these terminals. Like this one here, I don't need. I'll keep the pattern access terminal there. And what are we looking for? Mangrove. Yeah, grab one for you. 31. Okay, so we've got one more channel free. And hop on down to here. It does just become like a bit of a juggling act at certain times. Oh my god, so many freaking backpacks. Blue, and then export bus. Go like so. And then we're going to want creosote oil. Will that? Export that. Oh. Unless it has to be on the blue side. I think it might be. So let's go you down here. Alright. Yeah. Awesome. It's all a learning curve. Been ages since I've done any of this with the immersive engineering stuff. So, bit of a juggling game trying to figure it out. Okay, before I patch any of that in, let's just see. Do I do that, or do I actually have to mark it as fluid? You are online. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, let me try to figure this out. See how I actually get stuff in this frickin' thing. You would imagine that is the two sides, wouldn't you? Oh, okay. Oh no, it is actually going in. It just took a second. Okay, sweet. So I'm assuming then that we can grab our fluid. I kind of want to hide these pipes. Oh, god damn it. That is so loud. I am so sorry. South west, which is over this way. Bad thing I haven't got my magic clothes on, so this is going to be just a little bit more difficult than what it usually is. Come on. Well, I've not fought these guys before. Tribal leader. Oh my god. These guys are deadly. We're just missing one more. If I remember to mute that during editing, hopefully. I've got onion seeds. And sadie root. Yeah, but I also need to wait for this thing to disappear. Awesome. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. Oh, you're one of our villager people. They actually came over to help, I think. It's alright guys, you're safe now. Well, let's then... Oh, we was clearing this out in order to run the pipe, weren't we? So from there... Okay, so no, we need to take the output from there and input from here. So yeah, it is from here over to here. so. Da-da-da. Then I'm going to have to do the same for this thing over here anyway. So we need output from here. That input on there. And then I need a mold of the plate. So this guy. No! Don't do that. No! Don't do that. Okay. Have we got anything that we can just click on the machine? Oh my god. So it's got the resin stuff in there. This. How do I apply the plate? I'm so confused. Okay. You bottling machine. Oh, do I just like no? I think I need to actually throw it on there with, which is really annoying. Let's grab you, grab a bit more scaffolding. Do one of that, that, and that. Oh no, not what I wanted to do. Do that. There we go. So we're just going to have to sort of do a loop, I reckon, with this stupid plate thing in order to get enough of them. So what I can do is, I'm going to set it up because I can actually do this using just like a pipe system with a chest going round and round. So let me sort of set it up. Once I've got it set up, then I'll bring it back. My pockets are extremely full. I'll catch you back in a sec. Alright, so quite sort of being automated using just pipe system. We've got the Duraplast sheets being stored here with just a white filter, a white list filter being set for the metal press mold, which is then just circling round and round. So that will be continuously making it, but I don't know if I should like shut it off at a certain point, because I don't want it to burn through all of my creosote oil just making Duraplast sheets, because I don't need it to that extent. What we are going to want to do is say a breaker switch. Let's just make a couple of them and see if we can't actually manually turn the machines off. Let's make some more of them. Awesome. Do that and do that. My god, that noise. Okay, yeah, so this is no longer processing that, so we can actually, that stupid noise, we can actually turn them off and on, which is awesome. Let's just patch in the holes. But yeah, otherwise it's not that difficult of a setup to actually sort out. It didn't take too long. We are going to want to put you away, put you into here, put you into here, put you, oh my god, inventory management is just, even at this stage of the game, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, do that, and then put you, one of these has my other stuff in, you, go into there, and you go away. Awesome, a bit of inventory room. Let's grab our Duraplast sheets, and let's just turn that off. And now, considering it doesn't take long for them to process, we're just going to let this stuff sort of back up, fill all its tanks. This one does not seem to have gone down, does it? I don't think it has, which is good. We want to go to our industrial ring, go over to this area. And what is it we need to actually make these advanced circuits, these guys? We need aluminium wire and vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes is used in this, so we need nickel, copper, redstone and glass. So copper, redstone, glass, it's aluminium wire, wasn't it? And I'm spelling it wrong. Crap, I don't think we've got a recipe for the wire. Have we got a wiring machine here somewhere? Your gears. You're nothing. You're nothing. Okay, we could probably just make it ourselves, I guess. So, you... aluminium. That should be fine. But now, we are going to want to, say, just make 100 plates. So we're going to need more of that. To make the normal vacuum tubes, what was it? Nickel. I think these are going to be bottleneck behind these guys. Why did I say make 100 of them? Okay, you know what? We can actually speed this up, can't we? Oh wow. The power is bottlenecking? I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know why that is bottlenecking. Okay, nickel plates. And so glass, you, nickel, copper. And we're going to want you to make you. Yay. Okay, so we've got all of our vacuum tubes, aluminium wire, Duraplast sheets, in order to make the advanced circuits. So you, and you. There we go. Yeah. We're going to leave the vacuum tubes in there, and the Duraplast sheets. So what is it we needed this for? To make... Oh, the rail gun. Yeah, I do remember now. So that we need to go back to base. Well, back to our ship, not base. We was at our base. So we've got the wooden grip, steel ingots, electron coils. Oh, there was another component of this. I needed to make the... it's like a giant furnace thing. So where's... I knew I was going to need this. Where's our book? Massive, grab our book. It is the arc furnace. This guy. So, it uses a whole bunch of steel. So sheet metal, blocks of steel. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to probably try to build this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5 tall. I'm going to try building this in our actual industrial ring where our other immersive engineering stuff is. So a whole bunch of steel stuff. So steel sheet metal. Let's just make, say, 40. Yeah, and let me get this sort of ready, built, and then when I'm ready to hit with a hammer to craft it, I'll then bring you back because we need to make graphite, I do think, with it. If I remember correctly. So yeah, catch you back in a sec. Alright, so I was completely wrong. It's not the burners that we need, it's the squeezer. So what we actually need is, if we go into here, it's the graphite. This. So we need the graphite bar in order to make the H3 accumulator for our railgun. And in order to do that, we then need the hot graphite dust, which we need the industrial squeezer for. And then this coke dust, which you can get by throwing cold coke into the crushing wheels. So what we can do, because you can actually make seeds of these as well. We go coal. We should have coal coke somewhere. Is it just called Coke? Coke. Rid of you. Do this. And then let's throw it. We don't want it to be thrown away is the thing. So can we like throw you on here? We do that. Oh. We do that and just pick up the stone, and hopefully the coal coke will go through. We can't speed this up, can we? No, not without speeding up the actual wheels. Oh my god, that takes so long, isn't it? I could probably set up my own set of wheels in order to do this rather than using the ones that we've already got. But I can't be bothered. How can we calm this down for a second? We just go and I would just break this just to get it to stop. Oh, that also works, I guess. Okay, so everything else is working and it stopped the cobblestone gen from working, which is fine. What we will do though is put this other one back. This shaft that I broke accidentally. So still move in this. And then it can crush that powder while we go and give this a little tap tap. That's our squeezer. Let's grab a power, not plug. And there. That's our squeezer online. We now just need this dust, which it is still working through this freaking cobblestone. Why? Why do you taking so long? Once I've got this dust, because I'm just going to have to grab it off of the actual line, I'll bring you back once we're ready to throw it in the squeezer. And I just want to make 4 of these in order to make the hop graphite seeds. And then we can just grow the hop rather than having to go through this process again. It's now currently processing the coal coke, so it shouldn't be too long. So I'll catch you back once I've got the stuff ready to make the seeds, and then we can start processing. Oh yeah, no, we need this in order to throw into the squeezer. So once I've got this dust stuff, then I'll bring you back. Awesome. So we've got the coke dust ready to throw into our squeezer. Is there anything else I need to do for this? Oh no, so we've got the hot graphite dust now. Wow, you do not get a lot. Get the rest of this coke dust. And awesome. So in order to make the seeds, we just need to smelt this. We got a smelter up here. You? Nope. Smelting factory. There we go. Go graphite. We got the one that we needed, but we want 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to want to make the seeds. So it is tier 4, which means we need 4 Imperium. Mystical Agriculture. Grab a seed. Pockets, inventory. No. Let's make some room. Put all of this stuff away. And Imperium. Need 4. Shouldn't take too long. 3 and 4. Industrial ring, where are you? Excuse me. Looks. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus seeds. Just in case we need this again somewhere down the line. We are your diamond. We don't need you. Put you there. Then we're going to want to grab graphite essence and put a spot in our storage for it. Yeah. Awesome. So now we're getting a hot graphite essence. And now we can head on up to here, set a crafting recipe for is it the HV accumulator? No, how do we get... Okay, thank God for that. Redstone acid. No, we can probably just craft this stuff, it's fine. Do that. Do that. Awesome. Now, we can head back to our ship. Grab the rest of these components. And make our railgun. At frickin' last. So that is pretty much everything other than the stuff that requires the whatchamacallit stuff. Still, you can go away. Requires the antimatter, and the antimatter stuff we're still waiting on. Some of these, not you, these. Unfortunately. Which is really annoying. I'm tempted just to build another massive fission reactor. Just so we get this stuff a little bit quicker. Like, how much are we short by? I forgot the number. It was 78 that we actually need to make. Wondering how I remember so quickly? I had it written down. 78 of the SPS casings, isn't it? So, put you in there. Yeah, we're still missing like half of what we actually need. So what I may do is actually build just another big reactor. Or extend this one even higher. Like, how's our room looking above here? It wouldn't look too out of place if we have like a reactor coming up. Trying to justify it looking bad. Crap. How do we open our magnet? There we go. We break these. And we're looking for reactor, so mechanism, fission reactor, casing, reactor glass. I reckon up 200 of them. And then we're going to want the control rod assembly. We don't need them, we just need the control rods. These. Where'd you go? Yeah. Awesome. So I don't know how tall we can get this. What I'm going to do is look it up online and then make the changes. So I'll catch you back after I figure out how tall we can make this. Alright, so we can make it 18 tall. It says, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can add like 10 onto it, which is what I think we're going to do. After we take off the top layer, so it'll be 11, wouldn't it? Control rod assembly. Are they just all control rod assembly? Okay. Fission fuel assembly? Okay, yeah, so the top one is different. Okay, so how tall are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then the top goes on to, well, it should actually go on to that one that I placed at the very top there. Brick Q. Be there. It may look a little bit ridiculous, but you know what? If it gets us this thing quicker, rather than me just waiting around for hours on end. The main matter is that you can actually make this really freaking big. But I didn't really think the fact that we were going to need it as much as we are. I thought it was just going to do it passively in the background. But as you could tell, I've been playing for over 300 hours. And we have not yet got enough of this stupid polonium stuff. So you obviously should do this very early on if you are actually looking to make the star. But it shouldn't actually take too long to get this sort of built, and the amount of, was it, fissile fuel that we've got sort of stored should be able to easily fill it, and we then should be able to start pumping out this stuff a lot quicker. Keep on the dam. Oh, it doesn't actually look too bad with it poking out. I'm trying to justify it looking horrendously bad. You know what? As like a sort of ship decal, it could just be a power thing that powers the two back guns, can't it? Yeah, it's not too bad. I honestly thought it was a lot worse than what it was. Let's do this. And that. There we go. Wow. Kiddooks, and so let's hop on down to here. It's now currently filling with water, so what I think I want to do is wait for it to completely fill with water. So we've got our fissile fuel, which is fine. Oh, it's already active, that's why. And then temperature, once this fills up, I'm going to up the injection rate. I'm fairly sure I could do that, yeah, so I can set the limit. So burn rate 1.5. Full efficiency. Main. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to fill. Whoa. Okay. So he's getting it relatively quickly, but not quick enough. The redstone control. I may have to find another way of pumping water in. Burn rate. Rate limit 1.5. 5. The main thing that I need to keep an eye on is temperature. Let's go up to 10. Why not? Ooh. Okay. Not 10. Let's go to 7.5. See how it just burnt through our entire coolant. Yeah, so let me wait for this to fill up and then I'll activate it. Actually, I should be able to tell we're not getting the coolant in quick enough. Okay, so let's go with 6. Is that going to keep up? Nope. Wow. Maybe there should be like a better coolant that we need. So I can't even do 6 or 5.5. Is there a better coolant for this? I'm unaware. Diamond, oxygen. I don't know. Maybe there's a way that we could pump water in quicker. Yeah, what I may do is see if I can't put another reactor port in. Oh, that's downstairs. I was getting very confused then. Yeah, let me figure this out and see if I can't get a coolant in there a lot quicker than what we're getting in there. Alright, so I've managed to get up to 8, the burn rate. The max is like 75, but with the coolant we've got, 8 is just about keeping it up, and I've had to put 2 imports with 5 of these sinks pulling water using the old mechanical pipes, and that seems to be keeping up with it at least. And it is now like producing polonium a little bit quicker, but not massively. But now it is literally just like a waiting around game for that, so yeah, not too sure what else to do about that. What I can go ahead and do is, first of all, we've got everything in here for one of the segments of the star, which is this one here. So it's literally just this gravitational modulating unit. I think the player transmitter, have we got that? No, we've got that. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it is literally just that, which is the antimatter one. So let's see what is needed on this other one. So 2 antimatters, we need the advanced pocket computer. Now let's do this. Here you go, A. And we just add all of them onto there. So then we can see what we actually need to make. The advanced pocket computer. Done. That was difficult. Next one is the jet suit. So we're missing a whole bunch of this stuff. Crap. Yeah, this is just going to be like a crafting tree for the jet suit, which is fine because we've got a load of this calorite stuff, and we've got a load of ostrom, desh, steel, and all of that stuff. Have we actually got all of this on autocraft? Well, most of it we have, which is weird. Yeah, so let me go ahead and craft this jet suit, and I'm just going to craft the rest of this stuff is like very, very simple stuff that we've already got all of this stuff like mainly on autocraft. We just need to do the trees of going down all of this sort of stuff and setting up crafting recipes, which is fine. Or I can just do stuff like that and just craft a bunch of them. But yeah, let me do that after I've got all of this done, and we can see where we are with the antimatter stuff. Alright, so let's just see how far we're able to get with this. We are going to want there's two things that we're going to be bottlenecked on. One is Certis Quartz, because we need to make a 256 one of these mega storage components, and we are shy of 50,000 of the essence, but that is again passively in the background. So what I may do is make some more seeds and have that sort of increase rapidly rather than waiting around for it. The other thing is the antimatter, so there's them two that we're sort of bottlenecked on, but we can go through. We've got the advance, we want the jet suit, so we should be able to make this now. I put all of the crafting recipes in. Took a little bit of time doing so, but it's not a complicated craft, it's just a lot of steps within the craft. But it needs to make a whole bunch of plates and rods and whatnot, so we can actually see where this thing is. Yeah, so it's just making a whole bunch of steel plates, which is going to take a second. So while that's doing its craft, what's our next thing? The nitro batteries. We need 2 of these. Oh, that was not difficult at all. We don't really want them charging in our pockets, so let's just put them out over there. We've got our advanced pocket computer. High density power. Can make 1 of you. What are we missing? Iron frames. How does one make iron frames? Oh, these. Put there. Make 1 of you. That shouldn't be too long a craft. It's just got to craft a bunch of them advanced components from mechanism. And then the flight module is a little bit of a weird one, because we need to make a syringe, and then we need to get the syringe and use it on a ghast in order to make the flight module. So that can go there. We need to go into the nether. Where would it be? Ignis thingy. Oh, that's loud. And we're on the look for a ghast. There's one. Is that right? Nope. Level 10. What does it have to be? It just has to have ghast on. So maybe that's it? I do not know. Let's head on back to base and let's see if we can't make it. So we want the module plus template. We're missing a normal module template. God damn it. Go over to you. This. Make you. And then we're going to want a infused ender pearl. Awesome. Why? Does it have to be? The syringe can be used to mobs capture their essence. Just want to note the syringe needs to be full. How do you know if it's full? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go around and just punch a bunch of gas until this thing says it's full. So yeah, catch you back in a little bit. Alright, again, it was 10 in total that you needed to kill in order to get to 100 for us to get our flight module. That is one more part of this stupid thing done. Okay, so that is not you. It's this. So we've got that, got them two, got that, got the jet, got the advance. So it's literally just this cell, the 2 antimatter pellets, and yeah, and it's the same for this one, which is the anti-gravitable thing where we need 3 antimatter pellets. Well, yeah, it looks like it's now just pretty much a waiting game, so let's see how this guy's doing. Up to 19, so it is definitely producing it quicker. But this thing's going to be full because it's not always daytime here. And the annoying thing is that it will actually deteriorate when it's in. Okay, so we don't really want... Oh no, it's building up in this pipe. That's pretty cool. So we've got like 62 buckets in there, 10 buckets in there. So when it gets to daytime, it will then sort of plow through all of this. We should get a little bit quicker, but it's just day and night cycle on that. What I will do is I'm going to set up a bunch more of our Certis quartz seeds, so that way we can get the other thing done. What is this stuck on? Is it stuck on something? Gas tanks. Let's try that again. Craft 1. See if it gets stuck on it again. Yeah, it's still stuck on the gas tanks. Okay. So we need 6 of them. 6 of these. So we need a whole bunch of iron rods. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How about now? It still gets stuck on it. Okay, it's still getting stuck on it because it's like got a reading of how much air is in it, which is a little bit annoying. We're probably going to have to go down the crafting tree in order to get this done now, which is fine. I'm going to upgrade our Certis quartz output, and once I've got enough Certis quartz essence to craft that thing, then I'll bring you back. I'm going to manually go through the steps of crafting this stupid thing. So we need 2 of these. Yeah, 2. So yeah, catch you back in a bit. Alright, so I forgot that we've also got our spatial bees producing the comb. And I went over there and sped them up using our time in a bottle. So we've got like 4,000 of the comb blocks in order to work our way through. And we are getting these Certis quartz extremely quickly. I did also set up a 10 more of them plants. So we've got that also being produced. So we should definitely have more than enough like very, very shortly. Good. Thank you. Let's see. Like how much was it? Well, there's this one, wasn't it? So to craft another 33,000 of them. Available 54 to craft, so we need 80. Another 20,000. That shouldn't be too bad. Let me force this to sort of craft through the rest of these like super quick. Because if it's getting like 1 to 1, so it's like 4, 8, 12, 16, 32. So it should be enough when we get through all of these combs. So we need about 80,000, don't we? So yeah, hopefully it should be enough. But once I've got enough, then I'll bring you back, because no doubt I'm going to have to do the crafting stages. So I don't think it's going to have enough memory storage to do the entire craft of the mega cells. Like, it is a lot of crafting steps. So 3 of these, 3 of these, and 3 more of these, 3 of these per each, 3 of these per each. So it's going to require a absolute ton of logic processors, and yeah. So we've got like 60,000. And it goes up pretty quickly. We were on like 50,000 just a few moments ago, so once I've got it up to over 8,000, I'll see if I can craft it in one go, but otherwise I may actually have to break it down into smaller steps. So catch you back in a sec. Okay, so it says that we've got enough stuff, but as I thought, it hasn't got the CPUs available. We would have to upgrade these to like massive stacks, which honestly is not really worth it. What we are going to need to do is break it down into things. So we need 3 of these per, which means we need 3, 6, 9 of the 16 radiant ones. Can we craft a 16? Yes, we can. So we need 9 of them. 2, 3, 4. So we could craft 4 at a time because we've got 4 of these, and these things are going to be processing like nuts now. Yep, so it's got thousands upon thousands of these stupid circuits to craft. But we are getting there, step by step. Wow, scheduled 3,276. That is a lot of crafting. And obviously, because they're all looking to craft the same thing, they're going to have to sort of do it in turn, because we've only got so many of these processor makers. This one's the one that's currently taking priority on it, because it's crafting all of the printed logic circuits. And this thing can do like multiple crafts. So it's got like 4 lots of the jobs happening all at once. So yeah, after I've got all the crafting things, I'm ready to make the final component, then I guess I'll bring you back, and I do apologise for all the amount of cuts I'm having to make this episode, but everything seems to be taking extraordinarily long in order to process. Let's see where we are at with this thing. So we're at 39. I don't know how many we need. Obviously we can't craft it at the moment because we're now having to wait for this stupid thing. But yeah, that's actually got us quite a lot. I think we need about, was it, another stack of them. So hopefully by the time we've got this ready to make, then that may be possibly done, but we are running very short on time. So I want to get this thing made first of all, and then it is literally just waiting for the super phase shifter, and then we could do something fun to probably end it off after we've made the star. But I don't know what that is just yet. So I guess I'll catch you back in a fair few minutes while these things are crafting. Alright, so after, no word of lie, that took the better part of about 2.5 hours in order to get the, what are they called? Mega cells. If I could spell it right. So we've got the 9 of them that we needed, and we are looking to make 1 of these. So because we've done most of the crafting, this should actually be relatively quick. Hopefully. Okay, so it's still got to craft some of the processors there, but that is done. Oh, okay, that's one more part down. And on the bright side of all of that waiting, we have actually got enough of the is it plutonium and the polonium in order to make 76 of these frames. It took extremely freaking long. But I'm sort of like looking at the time. We're about an hour in, and I really don't want to go dragging the episode on too much. Sort of considering setting it up, just because I don't know how long it takes in order to process the stuff. Oh, I only needed 60 apparently. Whoops. We want the reactor glass as well. think that should be more than enough. And is it the supercharge? We want one of these. Supercharged coil. Sometime today, thank you. Okie doke, so if we go back to our home and go to industrial room, because we've got all of this open area on this side, I thought that we could actually put it here. So if we say, where's the midpoint here? It's here, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it like that? I don't feel like it is it? Let's have a look. Okay, so it's 3, 1 over and 3. Yeah, so I got it completely wrong. Okay, so from here, 3, 1 over, and then 3, 1 over, 3, and then 1 over. 3. And then we want to quickly fill this in. I think that's correct. Is that right? It looks right, and then each one is the same. So it's like 3. We're going to need some placement blocks here. 1. No, not what I wanted. God damn it. Okay. You. Get rid of you. 1. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Yeah, so let me sort of get it all sort of made up, because otherwise I'm going to track this episode much longer than I actually need to. So I'll catch you back in a sec. I think I'm nearly done. But we will see if it forms or not. No. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, I'm missing these blocks here. There we go. Alright, we can get rid of this block here. So I know that we need power in 1. So let's quickly get a flux point. Fairly sure it's like here. I have no idea if that is correct or not. Okay. So we're going to want a gas output. So gas, nope. Mechanism and ultimate chemical tank. Say get a few days on the go. We've got our quantum tank over, so we put you here. Put polonium transport set. Side config. Bottom for gases be output. And then let's just turn everything else on it off. So we don't want it interacting with anything else whatsoever. And then that should hopefully give us our output, but we'll see. And then we're going to want 3 chemical tanks, so 1, 2, 3. Side config, top input is fine. And hopefully we've got some pressurized tubes. So do this. Make sure that's on out. And then see if this actually works or not. We then do this, I don't know if I've set this up correct or not. Probably not. Oh, okay, so that is input. This is output. That's input. Is that correct or not? SPS converts polonium and amount of gas used in a large amount. Ports can be changed using the configurator. Built using this pattern for each side. One side you will see a port in the middle to input power. On the inside, place a supercharged coil. You can also use 2 supercharged coils for the max power usage. Oh, okay, so that's for a second one should we want it. And we'll need 1 port for input in polonium and 1 for export in gas matter. Okay, well it forms, so I think it's this, the quantum entangler part. I've not set it up correctly. So I'll let me figure this out. I think everything else is done fine. So that's idle. Okay, give me 1 sec. Alright, so apparently you cannot store or transport the polonium using the quantum entanglometers, which is really stupid, if you ask me. It's like, what's the point otherwise? There is, I don't know how to automatically transfer it, but what I can do is make another chemical. I'm going to have to make a chemical tank or another radioactive waste barrel. And actually take that. Let's go radioactive waste barrel. What am I missing? Still. That is fixable. Thank you. Just so we're not taking forever. Do that. There we go. So now we've got that in there. Hopefully I can pick this up. And I've given myself radioactive poison, haven't I? Oh, this whole area is radioactive. Well, great. My ship's radioactive now. Let's go home. Let's go to industrial ring. Let's see if we can't just pump it straight. Do that. Do that. No! Oh my god, I just lost 442 buckets of freaking polonium. So you can't pick up the radioactive waste in a radioactive waste barrel, so I need to find a way of transporting that to here, which I'm going to figure out in between this episode and next one, because we are well over our hour mark for today's episode. But we got the actual structure built. I'm now just going to have to wait around again for that polonium to build back up and try to figure out a way of transporting it, since we can't pick up the freaking barrels. I've probably just made my ship radioactive for the next 2 centuries. Ah, that is... Yeah, I don't know how you're meant to transport this. How bad is the radioactive, like, radiation? Ah, it comes all the way out to here. I've got radioactive shielding on this suit, so it's not like end of the world. Okay. So we're going to wait for this to sort of max out. And when this is maxed out, I'm going to need to figure out how to transport it. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you back next episode. We made a lot of progress. We're literally just waiting on the antimatter now. I think the biggest amount of progress was made in this stuff here. All of our immersive engineering machines, we got that sort of done so we could do the drill pass to get the railgun. And then we also made that massive component that took about 4 hours and hundreds of thousands of resources to make the memory cell. But yeah, literally just the antimatter now, and then we have the ATM STAR. And I haven't been to sleep for ages, so I'm going to get phantomed. And no I am. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Sorry again for all the little breaks during it. But it's very hard to do it consistently without you having to sit there while I watch our auto-crafters do their jobs. But yeah, nevertheless, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.